But we should not lose faith, hope, and love in our country and our fellow human beings, as he did not. As many testimonials have offered, the best way to celebrate his life is to emulate his life and share with others. To become like him, not just in demanding good governance, but in working towards it. Every man and woman are Robredo, whatever our station in life, whatever our position in government and in our country. In memory of a good friend, perhaps it is important to remind ourselves that we are not powerless, that we have the resources to make good governance possible. Robredo has done so for Naga and the DILG. Why can't others, both in and out of government, do so for our own cities and for our country? Why can't Naga's and Robredo's DILG story and his story be our country's story as well, the story of God? That is why in this eulogy I use the present tense. That is intentional. Far better than to mourn death is to celebrate life that was lived. I think the family of Secretary Jesse has shown that to us. This should now be the rallying cry we offer to the memory of such an amazing life. DILG has sworn it would continue the reforms Robredo pursued, and many of his colleagues elsewhere in government and outside have offered similar sacred oaths. Everyone a Robredo. It is the perfect way to keep his spirit alive in all of us, that the beloved friend we've lost come around to us in another form. Thank you and good afternoon.
We'd like to call on fellow Kaya Natin champion, Senator T.G. Quingona.
Jesse's speeches were always short and straight to the point, so I'll follow his lead. After all, that's the kind of leadership Jesse lived by, a leadership by example. Jesse was already practicing good governance even before good governance became a political catchphrase. Naalala ko, first time na meet ko si Jesse, wala pa ako sa politika. Mayor siya ng Naga. Pumunta ako sa City Hall, may kailangan ako, at hinanap ko yung mayor's office. Nandun yung mayor's office, nakabukas ang pintuan, wide open, and the mayor's office was full of people, all waiting their turn to talk to the mayor. And in the center, nandun si Jesse with a conference table, talking to a group of persons. Everything was done openly. Anybody could see him. No need of appointments, no red tape, no cordon sanitaire. Just plain, simple Jesse, humbly practicing transparency and people participation and good governance. A true public servant. Jesse showed us that being a public servant means listening to the people and giving back the power that they gave to him when they wrote his name on the ballot. Leaders are public servants, and Jesse Robredo truly personified servant leadership. It is very difficult to understand why this had to happen. It's very easy to get angry with God, to blame the corrupt, to be paralyzed with grief. But I believe that everything happens for a purpose, for a reason, and Jesse has fulfilled his purpose in life. Our presence here today is proof that Jesse has inspired us all. His life's work showed in each and every person he met. And now, even after he's gone, his legacy will forever be remembered in the hearts and minds of millions of Filipinos. There is a Jesse in all of us. I know this because you can't meet Jesse without being infected with his passion for service and his love for God and country. You can't know him without feeling the need to follow his example and wishing that every Filipino was more like him. We are all here right now to give tribute to the man who gave so much of himself for his country and yet had so much more for his family. He didn't divide his love. he multiplied it. And that's what we should do to honor him. I think Jesse would love seeing his work multiplied. After